Look, I've been freelancing for over 6 years now, and everyone keeps telling you about Upwork, about Fiverr, where you are competing with millions in a crowded market. But what if I told you that there are freelance sites specifically looking for African talent? Sites where your location is actually an advantage, not something you have to hide, and most of us have never heard of them. Today, I'm sharing 5 platforms that are literally designed for African freelancer, and I'll tell you exactly how to get started on each one of them. First up, we have Andela Talent Cloud. Now, Andela is a Nigerian company, so they totally get it, right? They connect African developers with global companies. Here's the thing, you don't need to be a senior developer, right? I know somebody who got hired, I think within just 6 months of coding experience. The secret is they care more about your learning ability than your years of experience. Here's how to get in. There's this thing called Andela Learning Community. It's free. You learn, you build projects, you see your progress, and boom, you're in the talent pool. But here's what nobody will tell you. Apply during their quarterly hiring cycles, right? So that's when they are most active. I learned this the hard way after applying randomly for months. And number 2, we have Kazi. So this one is very interesting because it's specifically for East African freelancers, but they accept application from across Africa. So Kazi prevents both clients and freelancer. The application process is stricter though. You need a portfolio, you need the references, and they actually interview you. But here's the good thing. It means less competition once you are in. And here's a pro tip for applying. When applying, don't just upload your work. Write a story about each project you've done. They want to see your thinking process, not just pretty pictures. And the third one is called Shortlist. It is a South African platform, but they work with freelancers across Africa. And they pay in dollars, in USD, right? Here's how Shortlist work. Instead of bidding on projects, you get matched. You set your rate, your availability, and then they send you relevant opportunities. So no more writing 50 proposals a day. The only catch is that they take 10% commission. But honestly, I think I'd rather pay 10% and get quality clients than spend hours on proposals that go nowhere. And then number 4 is called Gigsin. This is like the Uber of freelancing, but for African professionals, right? So what makes it special? It has location-based matching. Let's say you're in Lagos and a company in Lagos needs a freelancer, then you get top priority, right? Same goes for Nairobi, Accra, wherever you are. The key with Gigsin is your location settings. Don't just put Nigeria, be specific, put in your actual city. The algorithm favors local matches, and clients love the idea of meeting their freelancers face to face. And the last one is called Talentium. So this is specifically for African professionals, and they focus on long-term partnership, not just gigs. What I love about Talentium is that they do client education, right? You know how clients sometimes have unrealistic expectations. So Talentium actually educates them about working with African talent, the time zone, the communication style, all of it. The application process is thorough. They want to see case studies, not just portfolios. But once you are approved, you are in a market where clients already understand the value of African talent. But note that it takes 2 to 3 weeks to get approved, but it's worth the wait. All right, so you are probably thinking, this sounds great. Where should I start? Here's what you're going to do. Pick one platform from this list. Just one, right? Don't try all of them. I did, and it's really overwhelming. And then spend time updating your portfolio. Make sure it tells a story, not just showcasing your work, right? Then apply to your choosing platform. And while you wait for approval, start building on that platform community. Most of them have community, right? So most of these platforms, they have forums or group where you can network even before you are approved. And remember that none of these platforms are walkover. You still need to deliver quality work and communicate very well. But at least now you are playing in a field where your location is not working against you. I wish somebody had told me about this platform years ago, right? Because I spent so much time feeling like I had to compete on platforms where I was just another face in the crowd. Your perspective as an African professional is actually an asset in this global market. This platform, they get that and they understand it. Drop a comment and let me know which of these platforms you're going to try out first. And if you have any questions about any of this platform, I'm here. So you don't have to choose between staying local and thinking global. This platform lets you do both.